extremely vulnerable and expressive. She always wears her heart on her sleeve, and you can immediately see her true self. She is also gorgeously organized and a clean, aesthetic girly. So let's make a ton of noise one more time for Lilly Baker.
I'm so excited to be up here praising my sister and her new husband and best friend. If you don't know me, I'm a big crier, so we're going to really try to get through this without crying, so bear with me, okay? Alright, we're going to talk about a little bit about my relationship with my sister and her relationship with Garrett, my new brother-in-law, which is amazing. Alright, hold on. Alright, now for Abby. So Abby's the pinnacle of strength in my eyes, and she goes into everything she does with a purpose. I find that incredibly so. If you're fortunate enough to get inside of Abby's inner circle, she's a fiercely loyal friend to all who you can trust. She's a deeply kind soul who supports and fights for those in her friend group and family. And I'm so glad that I get to call her my friend as well as family. Alright, now it wasn't always that way, let me tell you that. And I quote, "Sisters always fight, you'll grow out of it." It is what Abby and I were told for absolutely years on end. Abby and I fought a lot. Thankfully, it never came to anything too serious. We typically did the fighting over clothes, or generally not seeing eye to eye on anything. But when she left for college, I realized that I was really going to miss her. I think I cried in her room for 4 hours the night she left. Okay. Alright, and we really honestly weren't in much contact for those few years in college, and our relationship really went distant. I know now that distance was needed, and it allowed us both to grow in maturity. Mostly me. And see life differently for a while. Then, when we were able to make more time together, we were slowly able to talk like friends rather than catty sisters. Abby and I probably can both say that our adult life relationship has been the best so far. It definitely has been mine. I've taken every moment since then to cherish our time together, to love, laugh, and most importantly, live freely as our unique selves. I realize that being so different from each other is not a flaw in our relationship, but rather a benefit to us both. God gave us each other to keep a balance and give an opposite perspective to one another, so it's my honor to say that I have a built-in bestie that challenges me. And I'm proud to say that life is too short not to be close with your loved ones. Alright, give me a second. Alright, now for Garrett, literally the best addition to the Baker family I could ever say. He came into our lives when I was in 3rd grade, so it's 8.5 years ago, crazy. And as I look back over those years, I realized that Garrett, you are the best thing that has happened to us ever, especially Abby. Garrett basically grew up with us, extremely loved and cherished by both our parents. And it did not take very long until we accepted him as our own little gang. Garrett, the joy and love you have brought to the Baker family is something that none of us can ever forget and can never thank you enough for. I've experienced the majority of all my family vacations, holidays, birthdays, pickleball trips, cheer competitions, and late night talks with him. There is a fabric of memories. Everything Abby was there for, Garrett was right next to her. And that's the thing about Abby and Garrett. You don't just get to have one of them. There's so much love brought into your lives to Abby and Garrett as a couple. You don't just get one or the other, you get the full package. And I think we can all say that it was meant to be like that, and we love them as one unit. They're such an amazing pair and complement each other so well. You two truly are a match made in heaven, and I love seeing small snippets of you guys growing in your faith together. I couldn't have asked for anyone better to love and live this crazy life than my sister did, Garrett. So please raise your glasses to the couple. Abby and Garrett, thank you so much for being there as siblings and being so transparent in your love to me. You two truly are an inspiration, and I love you guys so much. Cheers to the bride and groom. Cheers.
Big round of applause from Lilly. Well, that was a great way to kick off our toast tonight. It's definitely going to be a hard one to follow up. But I think best man Jonathan has what it takes.